right, we're back in it to win it. It's part 2 for the day. I don't know how long I'll be on for this one, but got a lot done in the last. Let's take a look at our notes and go from there. Equipment window needs item buttons. Okay, that should be easy. Let's get some of these closed. And I just want the equipment window. And so I'm going to go in here and take all of the equipment. See how it's just regular buttons? We're going to get rid of that, and then we're going to put in our new fancy item buttons. Remember, we have to do that individually. Otherwise, they will share the same texture. And I mean, let me clarify. They're always going to share the same texture, but we want the atlas or something, some part of this, right? Like the image is the same, is what I'm trying to say, but we want a unique copy of that texture there. So the atlas texture itself is the same, right? They're all referencing that same one. We're not copying that. We're just making another reference to, or not another reference, but we're like duplicating the atlas texture itself. And so now that that's in there, we have to update how we update our items. And so see how we're manually setting the text here? First off, why am I doing that? We're already looping through the buttons. Let's see, am I using this anywhere else? A little bit confused. So they're just updating that slot. I think we're going to send through a button from that. Let me go here, submenu equipment, and then in here, call that. This is going to change. It'll be an item button now. And I need to get buttons up here. And do buttons that size. This will be buttons I and I. Really, we don't even, no, we do need the slot just in case. For now, it's actually set to the button index. So now instead of this, we do button, oh shoot, button.set item. And so that's going to be equipment. I think do we need the slot in that? No. Now what's the problem here? Item button, cyclical, why are we getting that? Now we're just sending the equipment slot. It's going to be button.getIndex. We do need that. And get rid of that, get rid of this. And then that looks good. I'm going to do a reload after I save because I think that'll clear that up. I'm not sure why we would get a cyclical error there. Let's see, did that fix it? have that. It looks like it. Let's run the game and see if our equipment shows the icons correctly. Very nice. I like when things just work like that. So that's good. It does take up a bit of our real estate here. And like at this point, we might not even need this text. And we can see what that looks like here. Like I could just hide that. No, I kind of like it. We'll figure out what to do if these end up being too long. Because it looks like this thing is expanding too much. Let's like put this at what we're normally going to see this as. And, well, that really did not like that. Let's fix it. Let's back out. Fixed it there. I'm just trying to get it set up. Let's do like top wide, so we can get a sense of what this needs to be like. I do like center, and again we're gonna back out, go back in. Hopefully it resets. So I want this part to not expand so much. So we go size flags. I don't want it to expand at all, but it's doing it anyway. Size flag. Let's give this. Back out. That doesn't really change anything. All right, so I'm just gonna revert back to before I was messing with that. We're gonna go back. I still don't understand why this is pushing out so much. Maybe it's an illusion, and it's just because we don't have that much data there. Yeah. What we can do is go into the player card and go to, if we can just squash that. If we do rect, apparently I can't. If we do these and then we override their separation. Which does nothing. Okay, what, do I have a minimum size? What's going on? Maybe it's that? I don't know, I'm kind of confused on this one now. Alright, that's working as intended. I just want to decrease that. Now we do need the spacing. I tell you what, I think we actually have to keep this how it is. I'm not even going to save that. Let's just revisit our equipment window. We can take the main and decrease the separation like that. I think that'll help. Yeah, maybe we want just a little bit more. Oh no, something like that. 16 should work. That gives us enough room. We just have to be mindful of our item name lengths. But anyway, so I can remove that. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. We don't want that behavior. Modulate.a equals. So I'm going to rerun. Remove that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Put that sword back on. Oh, I think that's just because I didn't update when we press on available equipment. Where the hell is that? I'm in the wrong script. We need to go to submenu equipment. Now in here, when we press on available, we're doing the old method here. So we get the item. We do need the slot for that, but down... I don't know, it looks like that should be working. Send through the button. Update equipment button. So we equip. So it should be able to get that equipment. Let's see if it's a timing issue. See, now the sword doesn't show up. It should come back now. So we can remove that sword. Oops. We equip it. No, it's just not popping up there. Maybe I'm getting the wrong player. Right, we don't need that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an issue with the player because we set item. Player dot. No, it's got player up here. Oh. Now we're setting modulate, right? What the heck? If item. Let's do a couple things. We print equipment. We're going to print button.getIndex. Let's see what's going on there. So it's saying it has the item. And the index is correct. So we need to see what's happening down here. Is it possible I'm hiding it somewhere else? Maybe a menu? I'm not calling hide, or we're calling visible. Let's also clean this up. This is sloppy as hell. And really, it's going to be get child and button.grab focus. Yeah, that's just goofy calling that many times. We do have to update button. Now we can do end button .modulate.a. So we're checking while we have a valid index and the button is not visible. Wait, and the button is, or we need to do or, right? Do this. And the button is hidden or its modulate is 0, we keep going. Yeah. But that still doesn't explain why that equipment button is not updating when we remove an equipment. And now we're just getting a crash. I don't know, maybe I broke something. Alright, so the equip works, it's just like it does equip it, but we can see the stats update and then I come back, it's there. For some reason it's not updating right away. So let's figure that out. So we go to shop, menu, submenu equipment. Clear equipment window, update equipment button. Alright. So don't worry about everything we just saw there. We're going to remove it. We get yes. I go here. Let's try again. Where are we getting C? Let's just do yes. Lo siento. Okay. So we should see it 2 more times. We get it 3 times. Let's. What we're gonna do. So only when we press that we want to see printing. I don't need that. All right, so remove it. So we're seeing it both times. It's telling us that button has that item name. Let's also do button.modulate.a. Let's try and figure this out. Move it. It's saying it has the alpha of 1, so where the hell is that button? All right, another thing we can do is check the remote view. Go down to submenu equipment. There's a ton of stuff we have to go through. It's going to be in player. Oh my gosh. It's that top button. Its item is null. But the text is worn sort. Are we not setting item? No, we set it right here. I guess to be safe, we should set text to nothing. So well, that's going to help us, I think. So now we got to remove that equipment, which is insane because how is all of that true? We must be calling set item like more than we need to. Because when we leave this, everything is as it should be. So we focus on the sub menu, which is equipment. And so this code is getting run. That's just a minor fix that's unrelated. This description, wait, yeah. That's for available equipment, so none of this really matters. Let's do this print. Interesting, now we don't even see the item down there. Subtype. Oh wait, maybe we did need this with that. I was working before. Oh man. Equipment button focused. Why? We're going to figure this out. Remove it. So every time we're setting that button, we want to see that print. I also need to remove, we don't want this print, that's going to throw us off. Let's try button.item.name. What? Okay, no, we can't do that. We'll use that. So remove it. It's telling us it's null, right? Now, when we set that, what? 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 That needs to be item. Let's see. Need to fix this. This is only for testing. It's going to be equipment. So we want to know every time we're updating this thing. So when we remove it, we want to see null. Good. And when I equip, we're not seeing that. That's interesting. And I know why oh my gosh. Wow. I think I just realized, because we're using this button. And this actually needs to be equipment. Let's see, I need to get looking here. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be equipment. Got buttons. Got get buttons. And go in here. Now this is going to be at index button.get index. I'll explain why that's going to work. or not. Probably just missing, let's see, too many of these. Let's get it to work and then I'll explain it. So we remove that, we equip it, and it comes up. Okay, cool. The problem was before I was sending in button and it was for the available equipment button. So it was sending the button down here, but we needed that button. That's why we're getting the index, which the index, that's not going to work either. We actually need to do item dot subtype. So I'm going to test that again, make sure this all works. And we might as well test it on different ones. So that works. That works. All right, cool. So we're cooking. Let's level up. Check our stats. Oh my god, we're so powerful. Oh my god. Okay, so that's fixed. It's always something dumb like that. Needs item buttons and to set using. Alright, so that's done. Test inventory and magic. That's a good idea. Let's see, items. We don't have any items. I think we're gonna have to make. Let's we go to save load and we're gonna increase our default money. I think I do it in here, yeah. Let's just add a bunch of zeros. Okay. We'll make a new file. Good. See, they've got 100K now. Now we can go buy some items. Let's buy some magic. That's weird. I'm gonna have to fix that. So what's the issue? Looks like we're not updating them properly. We'll come back to that. Gotta get my ninja going. Okay, just buy a bunch of stuff. These are working fine. We need slot equals item subtype. So that's only if it's oh, because it's the items. Look at magic. We're gonna actually combine these. Let's get rid of that. Let's paste this in here, and then we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna go in here, do this, and then we need to do if item dot subtype equals item dot subtypes dot spell tone. We're gonna do this bottom one. This actually goes at the very top. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do else. That. No. Yeah, I think we're going to use n. And get rid of that. This is going to be n. Oops. Let's try it again. No. What's the magic? I kind of want to fix that first. Set level. Right here, we're not doing item button dot show, which I think we're just not even going to use that anymore. So that'll fix theoretically the issue we're having with the magic menu. Okay, we do have to. I have to fix that. Items that get buttons. Let's just do this. So back, yeah. See how I backed out and it reset. So we already bought these. That's why we're seeing them. And so let's see our stock updates. So we fixed the magic shop. Now, what was the problem in here? I don't even remember. Is it the selling? Yeah, see how this updates? That's what we want. So now it doesn't care what the type is. It can work for both. I think the only difference is we need to change equipped to learned. Let's look at the middles. Part of me thinks. Well, first, let's see what we have. Nah, I'm all right with that for now. I don't really care. And that's good. All right, we're making lots of progress on the interfaces here. Let's go back in here. Rock our black mage. This all looks good. Give me all of your daggers. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Let's make sure selling still works. Yeah. Okay, it looks like we lost focus, maybe. That's weird. So buying works. When we sell, let's see what's happening. So it's telling us we have 3, so that's fine. It works. And then when you sell the last one, it breaks. So we have to look at. We're back in the shop GUI, so let's get that scene open and look at the structure. That's going to be on items button pressed if we're selling. Stock. What's it stock? I'm just going to call. It's going to be like items. What do we call it? Shop middle. It's going to be middle. We're going to do this. Button focus. And items dot button focus. Right? Is items a menu? Yeah. So now we can call that when we sell. That'll be on middle dot button, save. So we get autocomplete. And I think we only need to call it when we sell, because our shop has infinite inventory. Let's make a new one. Oh my god, we got Yo Pappy. Yo Pappy's in the house, and we got Magus. Oh man, what a crew. We gotta go with Yo Pappy, right? Yo Pappy the White Mage. What the hell is I doing? Okay, so selling. When we sell the last one, let's see what happens. Yeah, perfect. And then we need to check if we have none left. Let's see. Get button. No. I don't know why I'm not getting autocomplete on that. It is a menu. So anyway, we can use when we sell, we do if middle dot button get button no, 0. Well, no, that won't work unless this accounts for hidden ones. What I'm going to need to do, you know what we can do, we can do an inventory check. Then we want to do else that works. But we do have a problem with, okay, so that works. Let me just show you what I mean. So this should work when we sell. We're going to go up to the top when we have nothing left. Now the problem I foresee is that right now we're not creating the buttons dynamically. We're just working with the ones that we provide. But that's not really going to work when we have a large inventory. And so really, in like wherever we set these, which I think is in the middle right now. What we want to do is free existing buttons and then instance them as brand new. To do change to freeing existing buttons, then add new ones based on inventory. This way we can have infinite sized list. And so to prep for that, we're going to need, we had this before, but I believe I got rid of it. It's going to be in our middle. But the items right here is now going to be in, actually this whole thing is going to be in a scroll container. So that will mess up our, whatchamacallit. Now let me think. Do I want a scroll container or do I want to have pages? come back to that. Let's make a note. So I do need to check that still. We also want to make a note for changing shop items menu to be in a scroll container. Also need to dynamically free and then instance new buttons based on inventory. And so one thing at a time, we're going to test inventory and magic. What I'm looking for is that these icons show up in the inventory properly. And they do. Spacing is not right, but let's fix that right now. Go to submenu items, grid container, right? Is that what these are in? For some reason, oh yeah, that doesn't. 8 seems fine. Cool, so we have that. Are these with the quantity? We just have the quantity hidden, right? Yeah. All right, cool. You can see that already updated. That looks really, really good, I think. We can teach this. We're not showing the quantities, though. I have to turn that on. So if it's an item button, oh, these are regular item buttons. That's the problem. We're going to change that so that they're dynamically created. So I'm not going to mess too much with them right now. Do the same for other inventory GUI, like so. Cool. This does work. I didn't test magic actually, so but we did test the inventory. Do that. Finish implementing all of the new stats. Might jump back here and do that one. Let's close everything. Just need character creation right now. And actually, I think I just need naming screen. We cancel. I think we want to check. Now we have that start input, so we can use that, and that'll be the same as hitting end. So when I hit this, call this like accept. We put that in there. Now we can, whoops, insert. We call accept here. And down here we call accept. I think here name label.text equals name. And if name.empty, we're going to back out. I think we can do the same, except might work. Play that before. Also need to can call that there. So we're gonna make a new. We're gonna go to naming. I'm gonna clear the name. That's wrong. We need to check that before. Do that up there. We're going to do name label.text. PP. All right, that's what we want. It looks good too. Cool. If we do that and then press start, it saves it. That's exactly what I wanted. I think we probably want to draw the character in here. Oops, just saved the whole thing. What? So we're in there. What? What? Oh, we're not handling the input. Let's do this. Return. Do that. That's a lot cleaner. Okay. So when you press start, okay, this needs to be input. So it looks like the character creation screen is taking over that, which we had this. That should work. So now I'm going to press start and it saves the name. It doesn't save the whole thing. We're not getting back. Naming screen. You're now using that input. So that should fix that. Back out. Let's see. Still back up. All right, cool. Our inputs are fixed. We don't have auto name. Save that. What to do now? I'll select. Is that not the right thing? We want the title screen. So we fixed the naming inputs. This is now cleared, so when we make a new one, back out, whatever. So now we have our money on the first one, that's good. What am I printing out the resource in? The item button? So we don't need that. Clear that and stop the game. Back to notes. So we did that. Nice. That was easy. That sounds good. Then we can loop through it and index it to find, what our resistance would be on that attack. Just going down to low priority. Out equipment types, we already did that. That's cool. Should probably be on a higher level node. I don't really remember exactly what that was. I think pretty soon I'll want menu button wrapping, auto wrapping. That's an easy check. So I might as well do that. So we need some black magic too here. Alright. Go item. We're going to use the lightning tome on Annabelle. What a great name for a black mage. We're going to use cure. Alright. And it seems like it's working. This is all good. So nice. Boom, boom, boom. So everything saves, our location loads right. We do need to get quantities up. That'll be after we do all of that. This does work. So shop GUI. Down here, I think, what do we call that? It's just players. So the player GUI, I'm not worried about that right now. We're going to bump that down to a low priority. All I really care about is whether they can equip it and whether it's an improvement or not. What's wrong? I can't. Okay, whatever. I'm just trying to save the script. So this will likely be the focus of the next video. And then if I have time, we'll finish, or we'll start trying to finish all of the new stats, like actually using them, and then we'll get elements in use. And then that will lead directly to using magic and items in battle. So we're getting really, really close Might put this up before that because that's a quick one. I forgot this is with that. Okay. All right, as always, damn, excuse me. As always, let me know if you have any questions or feedback, and feel free to interact with the video. It helps out, and yeah, if you want. All right, good luck making your game. I'll see you later.